Sometimes people won't watch your videos unless you've got a potato in it. Well, with the email I got, I've been burning the bush about it. Everyone pretty much knows about it now. And knowing that full well that I won't be able to make the grace period, my YouTube channel doesn't play ads anymore, and I've been taken off the YouTube partner program, as pretty much the title of the video says. So it does feel like a kick in the guts. With what happened last year, I was actually got hit then too with only 7,000 out of the 10,000 lifetime views. So it did take a couple of months before I got back there as well. And for me, with everything that was going on in 2017, with PewDiePie in a way, the YouTube Kids app being exploited, all that sort of thing happening, it sort of felt like it was going to get worse before it was going to get better. So this of course this happened, but I sort of knew that it was probably better off just holding off and just waiting on the response from YouTube for the reasons behind this. And I do understand, because it was just simple fact is just people were too much exploiting it. And I won't be going off and blaming Logan Paul for what happened, but I won't let him off the hook either, because I've got a cousin who took his life by hanging himself at his parents' place. So with the way that Logan Paul's been carrying on, especially after that video, it just really shows that he just never got it. It does leave that feeling of in combat training for the military, and with the squad you're in, if someone makes a mistake or something like that, everyone has to suffer for it, or everyone has to do 100 push-ups as well as the person who made the mistake. It does get that sort of frustrating type of thing when you have people do this. So and it's understandable, because I've seen things like deleted PewDiePie videos being re-uploaded on another channel that's not his. I've seen Casey Neistat's stuff being re-uploaded. Even just recently, I just saw someone ripping off one of the Rock's videos. So it's understandable, sort of like the move that YouTube has made, and it sort of shows that it can be exploited, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's any future changes to for anything that gets exploited in the future. At the end of the day, it sort of shows they should have some more human interaction with it, instead of just feeding an algorithm to solve these people's not these people's, but this problem of people exploiting YouTube. So it has created some more hurdles to have to contend with, because get monetization back, I'm pretty much fighting battles on two fronts, because I've got to make sure that I have enough content there to create 4,000 hours, as well as try and have people subscribe to me, even though I'm not exactly a person who goes and starts pushing that sort of thing with my channel, even though I might have to change my mind with it. But also too, where I live in the Lockyer Valley, which is west of Brisbane here in Australia, and it's not like a major city or metropolis, and still like to try and find things that I could use to create content with. It's very, very limiting. And I've starting to find that pretty much, if you know the Lockyer Valley, it's been dubbed as being the food bowl of southeast Queensland. So it's sort of like any plain land, flat area that's pretty much growing crops, and any hillside is pretty much used for grazing cattle. So just to try and find content or something for my channel, I was hoping to be more active outside. It's been a little bit on the difficult side to do that sort of thing. So I've been going through and like putting stuff together on reviewing things and all that, and I'm starting to find that I'll have to buy things. I'm not in a position to be able to get sponsorship or given something to review or anything like that. It's pretty early stages. So things like my flight videos was from a trip to Las Vegas to attend Star Trek convention back in 2016. The mobile phone I had to buy, this seat. I really needed a new seat. So I had to buy this seat to to create content with, and also have something to sit in while I'm sitting in front of this thing. So it can be difficult. So it's pretty much the same with people who do like tech reviews or mobile phone reviews or makeup or something along that line. Just having to fork out that money in the first place just to get the content they need. And one final hurdle I have, and probably others might have as well, but just excuse me for a second, is sometimes people won't watch your videos unless you've got a potato in it. You're welcome, Addy. But I also knew that sitting here whinging about it wasn't going to do anything about it. So I know that I've got a list of videos I thought of that I'm going to be making in due time, hoping to add to it and increase the amount of footage I can get to help with or amount of videos I can get to make the 4,000 hours from. And I also had a look and with the videos I already got up, and to see what anything extra I could do with them, mostly just with adding more tags, and it seemed to help a little bit. Of course, there is competition out there for something similar, but at least I've got something there to offer. And also, there are people that also, grown a business with helping people make videos, YouTube videos, and also help with their channel and help with growing a business from their YouTube channel. Now, they do charge a fee for the services and stuff like that, especially if you want that one-on-one or a group session to chat and all that. And it can be difficult to fork out that sort of money in the first place, especially if you don't have it, like me. Also, being me living in Australia, they United States based, it can be a bit more difficult with foreign exchange. But they do stuff on YouTube, and they have a whole heap of stuff on YouTube that can be very, very helpful. Not like that Queensland Rail train that just tonked its horn. So, some of the people, that can, or YouTube channels that can help you is like video influencers, video creators, Roberto Blake, Daryl Lees, and there's quite a few others out there. Don't know them all, of course, but I'm just giving you something to help you get a bit more better footholding, basically. The other thing I've started to take on board a little bit more was the use of Google Chrome extensions that are YouTube certified, like TubeBuddy, vidIQ, Social Blaze got one as well, and just seeing if any of those, have some of those things help me out. Now, they do rely on subscription if you want the whole hog. With some of them, I am going to make a future video about these, Chrome extensions and how to put them to good use if you want to just use the free version. But but the free versions can be on the limited side, but they still can create some help for your videos, especially if you want to look for tags and stuff like that for your videos. So certainly, have a look at that if you want to go down that path as well. Probably the only other thing I can think of is just remember what you're doing this for. For me, it's like, I do want to have something there to share with viewers, but also, there's the thing there of, knowing why I'm doing this in the first place. And for me, it's sort of like, I just wanted to be a bit more active than just sit in front of that thing all day. And and also just having people through my life just seem to think that I just can't do it, and yet here I am. I've had I haven't come into this world in a terribly crash-shot way, where I was born 4 pound 11 for an emergency C-section. I haven't got the best of backs, scoliosis and kyphosis. And I also got auditory processing disorder, so what did make it very difficult to try and hang on to a full-time job. I remember having a boss that just seemed to be more thinking he knew me, but he didn't, and he seemed to be acting like if he's Dr. Phil, because he'd done these courses. So yeah, you do get those sort of people around the place, don't we? But also the start of the video, I went to a cafe, and I had coffee and some breakfast there. And the reason why I started off with that video is the cafe I went to is called the Floats Cafe, and it's located in Grantham. Now, some of you might actually heard of Grantham for pretty much all the wrong reasons, where it's located in Queensland, Australia. And back in 2011, during the floods we had in the state of Queensland, you had that inland tsunami go through the town, and pretty much wrecked the town, and had people lose their lives. And that particular building, even though it wasn't a cafe at the time, did actually get knocked off its stumps from the force of the water. But someone bought the place, got it re-stumped and re-secured to its stumps, and just got it renovated inside and out and turned into a cafe. And it is quite a successful cafe. And for me, it's all, it just reminds me of, even though you might get knocked over, you just get back up on your feet and you just keep on moving. Regardless of what happened, because I did go through the floods myself when I was living in Ipswich, and it did hamper what I had planned and everything else like that, but I still just kept on moving. Didn't let it affect me, I did talk about it to people and whatnot, and it also helped, but I just kept on moving. I never let it dwell on me. So, per the conclusion to this video, I just pretty much want to say, thank you for watching. It certainly is, knowing that people are going to be viewing this, or seeing this is, very encouraging. And also, for people who subscribe to me and maybe even consider subscribing to me, I'd certainly pass on my thanks there. So just to know that people are interested in what I do and how I go about things and other bits and pieces, it's just encouraging to know that it's doing okay. So until next time, have a good one.